74.97.25 is going to be the level to look at going into tomorrow, because a lot of people think when this trend channel gets broken right here that the bulls will have taken over, but what's really happening is price is running into a brick wall from the one where the bears have been in control ever since July 15th. So what this video is going to show you is what I predict is going to happen tomorrow when price goes up and hits this level. Will the bears remain in control, or will the bulls finally take over after a multi-session down day that's been involved in this trend channel right here? So today, if you were looking for price to continue going down here in the S&P 500 market, you were going to be surely disappointed for a couple of reasons, which we've talked about previously. One, you can see this blue box right here. This is off the 4-hour chart that we were just looking at that shows the profit target zone that has been hit right here. So as you can see, the bears have been taking all their profits off of here over the past day and a half, and now finally came out of this zone. So let's look at the couple of trades which showed themselves today. So starting out right here when the market opened, we can see price going down, 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 almost hits the previous session's high-low extension levels down here, doesn't quite hit it. Then when the market opens right here at 8:30 a.m., we get that big push down, comes very close to hitting it, but not enough for that to be a valid trade right there. But what we do have when the market opens right here is we have the close below the 1-minute box, which is this black borderline box with yellow inside of it. That signifies that's the first minute of the market open. So what we do is we take the Fibonacci retracement tool, draw it up to the highest semaphore of the day, or the highest price of the day, which at that time was right there. Then we just anchor it down to the low until price comes up and hits a 38% line. Once it hit it there at 7,447, we take it down to the 23.6 retracement level at 7,443, and that's an easy scalp right there, right when the market opens. Then what we do is we just keep drawing it down, looking for retracement back up to the 38% level, as long as price continues to make new lows down here and doesn't close above the 1-minute box. Because once it closes above the 1-minute box, then that means that the momentum have shifted and we are looking for long trades now, because the momentum is going to the long side. But as of right now, that didn't happen. So as you can see right here at 74.34 it's basically 74.35. Price hits it off there. Very next candle comes down, completes that 74.28 for a nice little scalp right there. And then as far as the short sides go for this one, that was it right there. The market pivoted down here at 8:45 a.m. That was the low of the day. So then once price starts closing up over here, this is very close considered closed. I don't consider it being closed. I like seeing it higher on it to make it for sure it's closed. But if I did consider that one to be closed, that was an easy trade. Came back down to the 30% line, because now we have flipped over to the long side if we consider this bar to be closing above the 1-minute box, which I do not. But it went down and hit it, came out, easy trade right there. We move it up to the top at the time. Price comes back down. Then right here after the big session had closed at 3 p.m. Central Time, so there's not a whole lot of trading between 3 and 4 p.m. before the market closes right there. Price did tick off the 38% box right here at 74.59, and then went right up and hit the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level at 74.69. So those were the trades in the S&P 500 today. Going into tomorrow, what I am looking for is what I posted here on the 4-hour chart. I'm expecting fireworks to happen right here at this level around 74.96. This is going to be the 38% retracement from that 4-hour move right here. So once price hits that, we should see some decent movement within the market. We'll see if price hits that, if that's going to be the standard resistance and we start moving to a new low down here, or will price start working its way up, maybe get past a 50, maybe get past a 61.8, which is right here, and will the bears regain control and push it back down to new lows? The new lows we would be looking for would be below here, would be about 7,414 or so. That would take it to the new lows and for the new targets down here. So once price gets gets into this area here, whether it's the overnight session or when the market starts, there should be some good momentum here tomorrow. I expect it to be a range day and a very choppy day tomorrow. Here in the NASDAQ market, I expect the same sort of thing, but they are at two different levels. Looking here at the 4-hour chart, the number I've highlighted right here, which is very important, is going to be 28,940, because this is where the next form of fireworks are going to happen. We can see down here the profit target box, which has already been hit right here. If I move the Fibonacci retracement level to right here, that's what draws it, just what draws it right there. That's where the profit is starting to be taken here from the bears. You can see it's still squarely in a downward channel, but it is at the very bottom of the channel. And look what happened today. Price started hitting it, started bouncing off of it. So we'll see how much higher it goes based upon this little move right here. But using the very top of where the top of the downtrend way back over here, and then the retracement marked it down here. There's the 30% line, 28,940. So I expect that to be the next move when that's going to get hit. The question is though, how much higher will it go when it hits that? Will it do like it has been doing the past couple times, where price hits it, goes down and looks to make a new low extension level down around 27,093, or will the bulls take it over, break out of that trend channel finally and push it higher, with the next level of resistance being around the 61.8 level at 29,077. Going into the trades today for the NASDAQ market, we can see when it opened up the high over here at around 28,229, the market just moved all the way down right here, bounced off yesterday's high and low extension levels down here. So once it hit right there at, what time was that at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, hit around 27,939. We take our Fibonacci level, move it up to the very top of the day's open right there, the high, draw it down to where the low is, goes up, hits the 38% line retracement level, and that is a completed trade right there. Let's see what that would have been if you'd gotten in right there, not right there. And 411 ticks there in the NASDAQ market for that trade. Now you see it rose up and went down and hit it again, the box. I do not take it a second time. Once it hit the first time, it went up, hit a profit target, and then I consider that done. And I have not looked into taking it a second time, because I have seen it just slice through it like a hot knife going through butter and never comes back. So that's why I just take it the first time. Now moving over here, when the market opens, there's the 1 minute box we see right here. What we do is we go back to the high of the day right up here, draw the Fibonacci tool, keep bringing it back down right here, and here we have the first trade of the day, or excuse me, second trade of the day, first one from this setup right here at 9:48 a.m. Price comes up, hits a 38% retracement line. Then we are looking for price coming back down and hitting the 23.6. Did not happen, and price continues to move up over there. We are still in a live trade right here, so we are expecting price to come back down to the 38% line, because once the price goes and hits the 61.8, then we move the exit down here to, or move it up to the 30% line from the 23.6. So this is still a live trade that's ongoing right there. But another thing we had to happen is once we had that close above the 1 minute channel, now we have conflicting trades going on, because now we have one going here up to the upside. So once that happens, we are just waiting again for the 23.6 level to, the 38% level to come get hit. There, it got hit right there at around 27,897, went up and hit the 23.6 level at 27,969. So that one is complete. So what we're looking for right now, let me draw this box over here, because what this does is represent where the 61 to 30% line is for that open short trade setup right there. So I'm looking for here in the overnight session for price to go back down there to 27,800, about 845 or so. Now moving over for what I'm predicting to go on here in the next several days, I'm looking for price to move on up. There could be some more profit taking down here in this extension box where the bears have been taking their profits, but we'll see some good fireworks when price finally hits that 38% extension level from the 4-hour chart at around 28,959. So in the interim, I'm expecting the NASDAQ market. There may be some more sideways action. But for the meantime, even though we're in this profit target taking area right here, if there is a push here to the downside that's going to make new lows, that's going to break the 27,609 mark right here, do not get trapped on this side. I could definitely see if the market isn't just going sideways back and forth for a while before they get enough orders trapped on the wrong side and moving it higher, I could see them doing a push down here, get people trapped all the way down here on this side, and then we would see a quick move up to get them all trapped on the wrong side. That would give them the volume they need to take it up to the 38% line right here. So this has been first pullback. Remember to trade, plan, and execute.